Hello and welcome. I'm Arianna Picciotti, and in today's yoga practice, we will be focusing on a seated warm-up and then moving into Sun Salutations and then back bends. We'll be focusing on opening the chest, activating the muscles in the upper back. So let's begin with our breath in any comfortable seated position. Bring your hands together at heart center. Sit up nice and tall and focus on the breath. Activate the entire diaphragm by inhaling into the belly first and then inhale to the chest. Exhale the chest. Exhale the belly. Like a wave. Inhale into the belly first, and then the chest. Exhale the chest, and then the belly. Inhale into the belly, into the chest. Exhale the chest. Exhale the belly. Continue this breath. This two-part breath through your nostrils, sitting up nice and tall. Good, and if your eyes are closed, you can open your eyes and move back into normal, relaxed breath. And we will chant the sound of Om together one time. So inhale. Rub the hands together. Open the palms, look and gaze at the palms, and then cover your eyes with your palms. Hands back down, gaze down at your palms. Hands together, heart center. Inhale, arms go all the way up. Exhale, right hand down, go up and over to the right. Stretch the entire left side body. Keep the left hip pressed down on the mat, and then pull the top arm back, spinning your heart up towards the ceiling. Inhale, rise up, arms up, and then exhale, left hand down. Same thing, other side. Stretch the right side body. Keep the right hip down and the top arm. Try to pull it back. Open the chest. Open the armpit. Feel any areas of tension and resistance. Focus on it. Breathe into it. Inhale, rise up, arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand, right knee, right hand on the ground behind you. Twist to the right. Inhale back to center, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand, left knee, left hand on the ground behind you. Inhale back to center, arms up. Palms together, down the midline, heart center. Slowly transition to tabletop. And begin some cat-cows, really focusing on the lower body here in your cat-cows. So you can inhale, lift the buttocks, chest, and chin, activating the glutes as you lift, activating the muscles in the lower and mid-back. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, really engaging the lower back here, the pelvis, the hips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. So it's your hips that are guiding you through this. Inhale, lift, keeping those glutes activated and strong. Exhale, round. Back to tabletop, walk your hands way out in front of you, stretching your arms out, and then start to lower the chest down towards the mat. It's okay if it doesn't reach, or maybe your chest comes all the way down. Lift your chest up, press your hips forward and down into Cobra with the arms extended out in front of you. You can spread your feet wide apart if there is pain or pinching in your lower back. Imagine there is a string at the center of your chest and it's pulling it forward in between the hands and upwards towards the ceiling. Lower your elbows down to the mat. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Press up and back to downward facing dog. Find some movement here in your down dog, whatever feels good. If you want to crack your toes, move your hips from side to side. Just find some movement that feels good for you. Listening to your own body is just as important as listening to a yoga instructor. Look between the thumbs, step the right foot in between the thumbs, the left knee comes down. Inhale the arms up, low lunge or Anjaneyasana. Option to stay like this or take a little baby back bend. Exhale, hands down. Step up, both feet up to the top of the mat, forward fold. Rise all the way up to standing. Inhale, arms up. Back bend at the top. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot steps back. Right knee comes down. Inhale, arms up. Low lunge. Option to take a little back bend here. I like to bring my palms together and just bring the arms behind my ears and open the chest. Hands down. Step the left foot back to meet the right. You can keep the knees down on the mat, or for an added challenge, lift the knees up. If your knees are down, you're going to bend the elbows, lower your chest down. If your knees are lifted up, lower down like a push-up, but hover over the mat. Everyone inhale to Cobra. The heart comes forward. The knees are down. And try to focus on opening and extending the upper body and not crunching into the lower back. Again, spread the feet wide if there's pinching in your lower back. And then back to downward facing dog. This time, step your left foot in between your thumbs. The right knee comes down. Inhale the arms up, low lunge, or Anjaneyasana, and take it into a little back bend. Hands down, step both feet up, forward fold. Rise to stand, inhale arms up at the top. Back bend at the top. If you're struggling in your back bend and it feels very painful, my suggestion is to bend the elbows 90 degrees, step the feet apart slightly, squeeze the glutes together, and then just squeeze the shoulder blades together. Don't crunch the lower back. All of the work is coming from the middle and upper back. The chest comes forward and upward. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And forward fold, exhale. The left foot steps back this time. The left knee goes down. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Back bend at the top. Same thing here. If your back bend here feels like it's pinching your lower back, bend the elbows. Press the heart forward and upward. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Activate the upper back. Hands down, step the right foot back. And vinyasa flow down with your knees up or down. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press forward. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Shavasana. One more round of Sun Salutations on each side. So the right foot steps in between the thumbs, left knee down, inhale, arms up, back bend. Hands down, step both feet up, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, arms up, back bend. Rise your arms up, exhale, forward fold. Right foot steps back, right knee goes down, inhale, arms up, low lunge, back bend. Hands down, step back, vinyasa flow down, exhale, lower. Inhale, press the heart forward. Open the heart and the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps in between the thumbs. Right knee comes down. Inhale, arms up. Back bend. Hands down. Step both feet up, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, arms up, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back, left knee down. Inhale, arms up, low lunge, back bend. Hands down, right foot back. Vinyasa flow down, exhale, lower. Inhale, press forward. Exhale, press back. Take a few moments to breathe in downward facing dog. Okay, drop your knees down. Sit on your heels. And then rise up so you're on your knees. An option here, we're going to take some half camel movements. Camel is when you have your hands on your lower back or your heels and you go back. We're going to do it with one hand at a time. Option to keep your toes untucked or tuck them so your heels are easier to reach. So, the right hand can either reach back and grab the right heel or the lower back. The left arm reaches up and over the head, taking a back bend, but really focusing on just one side of the body at a time. So just stay here. And really start to focus on where does it feel tight and tense? Where is there discomfort? Where is there space? If there's discomfort in the lower back, but there's space in the upper body, in the chest and the upper back, draw the energy from the lower back up into the belly, the ribs, the chest, the heart, so that way the upper body is doing the work. You can even squeeze those glutes together to kind of protect the lower spine. Come back up to center, to neutral. If your back is super sensitive, every time we do this in this position, you can come down to tabletop and just round the spine, chin to chest. But we're gonna move through this quicker and quicker. Left hand this time reaches back for the left heel or the lower back. Right arm reaches up and back. Inhale, come back up. And again, if you need to put your hands down and then round the spine, chin to chest, you can. If not, let's keep moving. Right hand this time reaches back. Left arm is up. Back to center. And then the left hand this time reaches for the left heel or the left lower back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, right hand goes back. Inhale, up. Exhale, left side. Inhale, up. Exhale, right side. Inhale, up. Exhale, left side. Inhale up, both hands down, and child's pose. Sit back on your heels, knees spread wide, arms reaching out in front of you, forehead on the mat. Okay, inhale up to tabletop and exhale, roll the body forward into Cobra. So the hips are gonna roll forward, squeeze those butt cheeks. Hips come down, open the chest, press the heart forward. You again spread the feet wide to create more space. And then start to lower the belly and the chest all the way down from here. Keeping the hands under the shoulders. With only 50% of the weight in your hands, start to lift the chest up. Activate the muscles in your mid-back and your upper back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Squeeze the elbows close in towards the body. Lower the chest down. Inhale, lift the chest up with only 30% of the weight in your hands. Lower the chest down. Lift the chest up off of the mat with 10% of the weight in your hands. And then once you get it lifted, lift the hands off of the mat. Keep squeezing the elbows in towards the body. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades. Keep lifting the chest and the ribs off of the mat. Press the tops of the feet down into the ground. Then place your hands back down on the mat under the shoulders. Press up into Cobra. And then into Child's Pose. Okay, inhale up to tabletop. I like to cross my ankles here, and then I can sit back behind my ankles so I'm in crisscross applesauce. I love that transition. So from crisscross applesauce, our easy pose, bring your legs, both legs, straight out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. Dandasana, staff pose. Flex the feet, spread the toes out wide, and then inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold over, Paschimottanasana, folding over both legs. Watch my spine. I keep it straight as I'm folding. Oh, look, I feel tension. That does not mean that I round my spine and relax here. That means I keep my spine straight, pressing the rib cage forward and the heart forward. And then I breathe into that tension. When it releases a little bit, I can go a little bit deeper with a straight spine. I'm hinging from the hips. I'm keeping the energy flexed and flowing through my legs. Pressing the calves down, trying to get all of the thighs down. All of the thighs. Okay, come back up. And from here, you're gonna bend the knees and plant the feet on the mat. They don't need to be super close in towards the body. They can be a comfortable distance, just where they were. We're gonna do the same thing we did with the half camel movements, but we're going to do them with wheel pose. So watch me and then please move with me. Okay, so my right hand is gonna reach back on the ground, on the mat. Both feet are planted on the mat, lifting my hips up, and my left arm is gonna go up and over my head. Okay, so only the right hand is down, just like half camel. Place the hips down. Swing both arms out in front of you to kind of stretch the back, and then the left hand reaches back. Right arm reaches up. Lift the hips up. Hips down. And we're going to keep moving through this a few times, and then we'll hold it. So right hand reaches back. Inhale, lift the hips up. Open the chest. Hips go down. Reach forward. Left hand reaches back. Lift the hips. Hips down. Arms reach forward. Right hand back. Lift the hips. Hips down. Arms forward. Left hand back. Lift the hips. Each time, try to get a little bit deeper back bend in the middle and upper back. Don't make it crunch in the lower back. Middle and upper back. hips down, reach forward. Right hand back, lift the hips. Hips down, reach forward. Left hand back, lift the hips. Hips down. Pause here. Bring your knees close together. Wrap your arms around your legs. Bring your head into your knees, chin to your chest, and relax here. Okay, lift the head up. Right hand reaches back. Get your feet where you want them to be. Right hand is back, lift the hips. This time, you can stay here, or if you want to, try to bring the left hand all the way down by rotating. Those right fingertips are gonna have to rotate so they're pointing towards your heels. When you do this, press the heart forward. Okay, lower the hips, arms reach forward. Left hand goes back, same thing. Lift the hips, option to bring both arms down. Okay, lower the hips, reach the arms forward. Take a breath if you need it. Right hand reaches back, and again, lift the hips. Lower the hips, reach forward. Left hand reaches back, lift the hips. Option to put both hands down. Lower. Bring your knees together. Wrap your arms around your legs. Forehead to knees, chin to chest, and breathe. I'm not forcing my head to my knees here. I'm just letting it relax down towards that area. Lift the head up. Straighten the left leg out in front of you. Keep the right knee bent. Inhale the left arm up and exhale, twist. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Right hand can come on the mat behind you. Twist to the right. Slowly untwist, bring both knees bent and together. Straighten the right leg out in front of you this time. Inhale the right arm up and exhale, twist to the left. Untwist. Bend both knees in. Wrap your arms around your legs again. And relax your head towards your knees. Lift your head up. We're going to make our way back into camel. So swing your legs behind you. Sit on your heels. And then rise up to the knees. right back into those half camel movements right away. Right hand goes for the right heel, left arm goes up and back. Activate the rib cage. Press that rib cage forward. Activate the abs, the middle back, the upper back. Activate the mind and the focus. Reach forward, and then the left hand reaches back this time. Reach forward, full camel. So both hands to either your lower back or both hands to your heels. Again, you can tuck your toes under so your heels are closer. Everybody reach back. Press the hips forward, trying to keep the hips over the knees, and then feeling your back start to arch and open the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Squeeze the glutes. Feel the system of energy running through the body. The heat is building. Rise up, sit on your heels, close your knees together, zipper your legs. Inhale the arms up, press the palms together. Exhale, hinge from the hips, lower down. Rise all the way back up, keeping your arms lifted. Same way you came into that pose, and then exhale, lower the arms down. Swing on your left hip. Both legs out in front of you. But bring the soles of the feet together for butterfly wings with the legs. You can grab onto the ankles, or you can grab onto the toes. Flap your butterfly wings. And then use your elbows to press the knees down and fold over in your butterfly, trying to keep a nice straight spine. Good, and then just come all the way up. We're going to make our way into Shavasana right now. I'm going to come this way. So lay all the way down. Allow the breath to do whatever it wants to do. Don't control it. Let it be. And just think, feet relax. Legs relax. Your hips and belly relax. Your entire spine, your chest, shoulders, arms, hands, relax. Your neck, your face, your eyebrows, relax. The crown of your head, relax. Shavasana. Bring movement into your fingers and toes. Maybe deepen the breath. You can hug your knees into your chest. When you're ready, you can roll to one side and press yourself up to a seated position. Hands together at heart center. We will chant the sound of Om one time together to close. So inhale. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. This morning, this was my little morning wake up. I appreciate it. Stay consistent with your practice. Stay consistent with movement. Catch me in another video on YouTube or head over to my website. You can schedule a consultation with me if you're looking for personalized, customized yoga or Ayurveda consultations. My website right now is www.ayur-vive.com. That's AYUR-VIVE.com. Again, I'm Arianna Picciotti, and I'll see you in another yoga video. Namaste.